Suez Canal between the Mediterranean and the Red Sea, you can get from London, England to Bombay, India in just 20 days.
And the linking of the railways in both India and the United States means you can travel now faster than ever.
Oh,
Well, I heard that one can endeavor to travel around the world in just 120 days.
Oh.
80 days.
What did you say?
I said 80 days.
Come on.
There goes Fogg again with his numbers.
oh, that's impossible. Right, Tabitha?
It is possible. Through the marvel of modern technology, steamships, trains, one may now go around the entire world in exactly 80 days.
That's preposterous. What about weather?
Weather.
Shipwrecks? Train derailments? It cannot be done.
My plan allows for all such inconveniences. It can be done.
It cannot.
It can.
It cannot.
It can.
I'd wager 20,000 pounds. You couldn't do it.
I've never seen you outside of this club or your house.
And you're always alone. You can't do it alone.
I accept.
Well then, while we're at it, let's make this a little more interesting, shall we? Now, if you win, you can have my job as president of our dear club. And if you fail, you agree to leave the club forever.
Forever.
To leave the club forever? Those are quite some stakes. However, an Englishman never backs down from a wager. Agreed. Gentlemen, ladies, I'll leave for the continent tonight. Today!
Are you out of your mind, Fogg? Of course you've never made it. Wow, weird.
Peculiar man, that Fogg.
Oh, he'll never make it.
Of course not.
Oh, what's this, Miss Fix? There's ice in my beverage. What do I look like, a polar bear?
Yes, ma'am. No, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Terribly sorry, ma'am.
Miss Fix.
Oh!
Listen here, I'll have you fired, girl, if you...
Wait! Charlene!
Yeah?
I have an idea. Miss Figgs, you know that man Fogg who just left?
Yes, ma'am.
He's about to embark upon a trip around the world in 80 days.
Around the world in 80 days. Oh, my.
Go with him. See to it he doesn't succeed. And if he makes it in time, you're fired. Understood?
But, ma'am, that seems like a lovely and ambitious journey.
Enough, girl. Do as you're told. See to it that man Fogg fails.
Fails.
Fails! Fails!
Fails?
Fails.
I need a job. This man Fogg has fired his last 8 assistants this past month. And I have heard he is the most meticulous, fastidious man who lives a life of perfect order. But I am not afraid. For my name is Passepartout, Clarence, Elizabeth, Davidson, Wally, Smeagolable. Hello, bonsoir. My name is Passepartout, applying for the job of gentleman's assistant.
Ah,
I have heard of your calm and exact demeanor, and that you have need of someone to help maintain this lifestyle. I have previously led a life of adventure and excitement, but with you, monsieur, I would very much enjoy a change of pace.
A pleasure. And what are your qualifications?
But of course. I was an acrobat for several years.
Impressive.
I spent many years upon a sailing ship. I was the maître d' at Chez les Pamplemousse. And of course, I shined shoes in Trafalgar Square.
I see you have many. Can you read and write?
Oh, yes, both French and the Queen's English.
And you can lift 40 pounds over your head?
Yes, as I said, I was an acrobat for several years.
I remember distinctly. Are you allergic to seafood?
No. My father. He was a fisherman on the Ponts de Trator.
Most importantly, how quickly can you make a cup of proper English tea?
English tea, you say? Faster than you can say, avec le singe, l'éponge, somme de vase, avec les roses, pas de page, je n'ai pas eu le fond, omelette du fromage.
Perfect. You have the job.
Merci, monsieur. Thank you so much. I am so excited to live a life of calm and tranquility.
Calm and tranquility. That reminds me, I've just made a wager to travel around the world in 80 days. We leave by train and steamship for Suez, Egypt tonight.
Of course. What? Train? Egypt tonight?
Yes, there's just 79 days, 23 hours, and 36 minutes remaining. Please go upstairs, Passepartout, and pack 2 suits, 2 hats, and 2 overcoats into the yellow trunk by the stairs.
But monsieur, I have not even moved in myself yet.
In that case, we'll leave immediately, and I'll simply buy my clothes along the way. Your first duty is to protect this bag at all cost.
Of course, monsieur. I would protect this bag as if it were my own child.
Good. These 20,000 pounds will be our travel funds. Off we go.
Welcome to Suez, Egypt.
73 days remaining. Right on schedule. Passepartout, go get our boat tickets to Bombay, India. I'll be sitting on this bench.
But monsieur, you do not want to stop and see the sights? Look at that camel!
I'm quite all right, Passepartout. Besides, I'd like to look over our route precisely 3 more times before supper.
Excuse me, I know I can find both tickets. I'm trying to find both tickets. Pardon, I'm trying to find both tickets.
Oh! Hey!
Flick, you have a strong arm and a steady hand. Have you ever considered working on a sailing ship?
Oh, actually, I have before, but I'm currently employed by World Traveler.
Ah, I should have known. Now, well, safe travels. Ma salame.
Marcel! Oh, excuse me. Do you know where I can find boats?
Ma salame.
It took me 7 carriages, 3 trains, and I had to swim a portion of the Mediterranean Sea. But I finally made it here to Suez, Egypt. And if I'm lucky, I'm just in time to intercept that Mr. Fogg and keep my job. Keep my job.
Oh! Excusez-moi, mademoiselle.
Excuse me, kind sir.
Oh, no. Excuse me. I did not mean to bump into you like that. It is my first time in Suez, you know.
Oh, I could tell by your accent. You must be from France, no?
Wow.
It's my first time as well. So much to see and take in.
Oh, yes. If only my employer, Monsieur Fogg, agreed with you. Look, there he is, sitting on a bench like a stone with his nose in a book.
Mr. Fogg, you say?
Oh, yes. We're on a great voyage around the world.
I see, how exciting! And where are you headed to next?
We are for Bombay, India, on the steamship Majesty.
Aha! You can be sure I'll be on that boat too.
What?
I said I love the color blue.
You can call me Passepartout.
You can call me Fairfar too.
That's an interesting name.
It was my grandmother's.
And beautiful. A beautiful name. Oh, yes.
Well, I really must be getting along.
Okay.
Mr. Passepartout.
I got you. Ooh la la. You should really watch where you're going, Miss Fairfar Flew.
You're welcome, Mr. Passepartout. Okay, I'm really going now.
Okay, really, goodbye.
Farewell.
Bon voyage.
Have a nice rest of your life.
Thank you. You too.
Never to see you again.
Probably not.
Never.
Oh, boats tickets.
Tickets! I heard tickets!
Yeah,
You said
I
tickets!
would like tickets.
You
No,
said
no, I would like
tickets!
tickets.
How many tickets?
I would like
One
two
ticket?
tickets. Only
Two
two
tickets?
tickets. No,
Three
two-
tickets?
no, I would
Are
like
you
two
sure?
tickets. Yes, I'm
Two
positive.
tickets.
I'm very
No
sure.
more.
Yes, two
Two.
tickets. Yes,
Two.
Mr. Farr.
Two.
That's it.
No
Yes,
three.
two.
No
Only two.
four.
Yes,
Two.
only two.
There
Yes.
you go.
Oh.
Two tickets. Thank you very much.
Okay, take that. Not the whole thing, just one.
Tickets!
Ah.
Tickets! Tickets! Tickets!
Monsieur Fogg, I have 2 boat tickets right here. Here's the other one. One for you and one for moi.
Excellent. Now to find our ship.
Is this for
Hello, Sahel tourist. Would you like to sail on my ship in the Suez Canal, feel the breeze, smell the air, fish the fish, see the mermaids, if you know what I mean?
Yes, I'm afraid we're in a bit of a hurry on our way to Bombay, but thank you very
Oh,
much.
Bombay! My favorite uncle lives in Bombay.
Oh, excusez-moi. Do you know where we could find the ship to Bombay?
The ship to Bombay is over there.
Thank you, that's quite
Okay.
helpful.
That was
Ma
very
salame, safe
Yes,
travels.
yes.
Okay, and by the way, my uncle's name is Musa too. Please send him my love in case you bump into him. We look alike.
Musa.
I have already bumped into someone today. I will try again. A fine sailing vessel. No, monsieur?
Indeed.
Please. Be careful. Excusez-moi. Oh,
Whoops, a daisy. Here we go.
hello. It feels good to be upon the open ocean again, monsieur. Oh, look, a dolphin! Oh, this song of the dolphin. My father would sing it to me every night as I would go to sleep as a little lullaby. It would go something like... sleep every time.
Sounds soothing.
Oh, I will sing for you tonight. Ever in that, perhaps. I will sing for you right now.
Really just have to. Oh! Passepartout! Could we possibly have some silence for the rest of the boat ride?
Of course, monsieur. A bit of silence to contemplate the majesty of the sea. I will be as quiet as a mouse. I will be like a little guppy fish going.
Land ho!
Namaste, and welcome to Mumbai.
Bombay.
Mumbai.
Bombay.
Mumbai.
Bombay.
I said Mumbai. India.
Passepartout!
Yes, monsieur.
Try to keep a quick pace!
Of course, monsieur.
And don't forget the bag!
Oh, you mean the bag with 20,000 pounds in it? Of course.
You idiot!
That's it. The bag. I know I can stop them if I just get that bag.
See, monsieur?
Yes, thank you, Pass.
Why don't we stop and take a quick break? I have heard that these ancient ruins are world famous.
I'm afraid we don't have time, Passepartout. There's just 60 days remaining, and 1 hour until our train leaves for Calcutta. I need you to acquire coats and breeches, while I get our train tickets. Meet me at the train station in precisely 26 minutes. And Passepartout, protect this bag.
Yes, monsieur. I will protect this bag.
Very good.
You do not need to worry, monsieur, for this bag is safe under my careful care. This bag is like the prized diamond, and I, like a nice security guard, will go whoop-ah, 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 and no one shall get at this bag. No nasty burglars, no nasty children with their fingers like that. You do not need to worry, monsieur, for this bag is as sacred to me as if it was given to me by my grandmama. And she would say, Passepartout, this is the most important thing I have to give you in this life. I would say, oh yes, grandmama. It is such a shame Monsieur Fogg does not want to see these ancient, world-famous ruins. Oh well, perhaps they market these world-famous. Pardon. Coats and breeches at ease.
Only monkeys, not people. Not people on ancient grounds. People against the law.
People against the law. Look, someone with a scarf!
Ah! No scarf! No scarf! No scarf! What did I tell you?
People against the law.
And what happened to people that break the law?
They go to jail. They get a fine. Or slap on the wrist between friends. No.
Well, I guess that means, sir, you.
Don't forget the clothes!
Of course, monsieur. That is what I was doing. I was picking out a nice jacket just for you and for me. Oh, these are nice. Take some money.
Did you get everything?
Yeah.
An unconventional way of packing, Passepartout. But light on luggage. Well done. Come, put those coats in this wardrobe while I find our train compartment.
All aboard! The train to Calcutta is about
A beautiful countryside, no, monsieur?
I suppose.
To see it flying by, oh, I feel like a bird on the wing, a fish on the land. But, a fish on the ocean? See, monsieur?
Yes, thank you, Pass.
I tried something different today, see if you can tell.
A hint of honey.
Yes, because you're so sweet, monsieur.
Oh, thank you, Pass.
Oh.
They're stopping the train.
And the flight! Everybody off!
Already? I thought this was the train to Calcutta.
Oh, this is the train to Calcutta, sir.
Oh, if this is the train to Calcutta, then we must be in Calcutta.
I'm afraid you're still not in Calcutta yet.
If we're not in Calcutta, then where in the places are we?
Only 50 kilometers outside Calcutta.
50 kilometers. 50 kilometers, I can do it. That's like one marathon. I can do it. Definitely. I've got the longest legs in all of England.
Excuse me. The Daily Telegraph said that the rail to Calcutta was finished, and that this is the most wild and dangerous jungle in India.
Well, I'm afraid the rail to Calcutta is not finished yet, and this is the most dangerous jungle in India.
No railroad. Most dangerous.
I'm sorry, sir, don't understand no more. Have a good day.
What shall we do? How shall we get there?
We shall simply have to find another means of transport.
Okay.
Who are you?
I'm someone who's finding my way.
Really? Because you look lost to me.
I'm not lost.
Why don't you go home?
I can't go home. It's not safe there.
Never smelled such a creature before. Let me smell some more. Such a tasty aroma that's just outside my sight. Let's find out who's there. Come closer for a bite.
Humans don't belong in the jungle.
I know. That's why I'm trying to get out of here. Can you help me?
Help you? Ha! Why should I help you? I lost my family because of those like you who shoot fire.
I don't have a family either.
Oh, seems we have much in common. I tell you to come with me, but I don't trust we'll get along.
is better than walking around the jungle barefoot.
Barefoot? What happened to the shoes you were wearing in Bombay?
Some monkey business, monsieur. But Oh, it is okay, Betsy. I was quite all right. It was fine.
You're calling her Betsy now?
Yes, after my mother. She was kind yet strong. She would tell me so many things about the world. As for choose my boss.
What's that?
Who's there?
Stay back, elephant! Stay back!
Halt, elephant! Hold, elephant! Betsy, please stop!
It's a child. What are you doing in this jungle all by yourself?
I had to run away.
Sacre bleu!
Well, we're headed for Calcutta. Have less than an hour to get there and need to be off. Good day.
No, Miss. Are you in need of assistance? We could take you with us if you like.
Passepartout, we're in a bit of a hurry.
Monsieur, please, let us help the girl.
It's fine. I don't need your help anyway.
Maybe you should come with us.
No, we're going. Betsy, that way.
But
go.
Monsieur, no, there are tigers.
And Calcutta is east. East is that way.
Oh. Well, I suppose we could use some assistance navigating this jungle. Would you care to come with us?
Yes. I'll help you.
All right then. What's your name, girl?
Auda. And yours?
I'm Phileas Fogg, and this is my valet, Passepartout.
You may call me Pass.
Come along.
Ja, elephant! Ja!
I think Betsy likes you, Auda.
Her name is Betsy?
Yes, after my mother. She was
There it
strong.
is! Calcutta! Dismount!
Welcome to Calcutta, the warmest place on earth. Still in India.
57 days remaining. Back on schedule. Just in time to purchase our boat tickets to Yokohama, Japan.
Oh. My last brilliant plan was foiled. Beyond compare. But no matter. Priscilla P. Fix persists nevertheless. This time, I'll put a heavy rock in his bag. Yeah. No, 2 heavy rocks.
Notice! Criminal on the lam. Suspect is French, tall, and has no shoes.
A Frenchman, you say? Tall, you say? Handsome, you say?
I didn't say handsome.
I know the very man.
Do you?
Yes, right this way. I'll show you. This way I can stop Fogg by having his assistant arrested. Ah! They'll all be held up for a week, at least.
We'll take 2 tickets to Yokohama. All right! 3 tickets.
There's no need to shout.
Thank you, Pass.
You are quite welcome. You are queen of this adventure. You snap your fingers. I will jump to your command. You say go this way. I might go this way. But then I will come back around.
Auda, get on the boat, please.
Ooh, I've never been on a boat before. It's him.
Hey, you! Are you Mr. Passepartout?
Ha! That is passport 2, s'il vous plaît.
Well, I'm afraid you're under arrest, monsieur.
Passepartout! The boat! It's leaving!
Monsieur! Do not worry. I will find you in Yokohama. I swear by my father's beard.
The bag and they were already on the boat and
Case 4518, trespassing on ancient grounds.
The trial shall begin.
Did you do it?
Did you? His guilt was written all over his face.
about to be heard.
What? I can't quite hear.
The accused
Accused of what?
unglorified defendant
Unglorified.
Direct examination.
Direct
with a motion to not commit perjury.
Perjury what?
Overruled.
Over who?
Objection!
How do you plead?
What?
Do you recognize these?
My shoes.
Aha!
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 Do you admit to entering one of our country's most sacred sites for monkeys only?
Do you?
I do. It was me. But there was someone who
Verdict
stolen my.
is clear. Crystal clear.
You shall be sentenced
To
27 days
of
community service. You shall clean our town's most treasured hot air balloon. To begin immediately.
Immediately.
What shall I do? How will I make it to Laouda and Monsieur Fogg now? At least there is only one hot air balloon I have to clean.
I messed up! He didn't even hesitate to help a Fogg continue without him. And now I'm stuck here in Calcutta without any way of stopping Fogg, and I'll surely lose my job now.
Wait a second. This is a hot air balloon.
That is a hot air balloon.
If I leave now, I could make it in time to meet Monsieur Fogg and Laouda.
It's the Monsieur. He's getting into the balloon. Oh, it's lifting off the ground. Monsieur! Wow, this is high up.
So this is how it happens. First I violate an ancient ruins, and then I steal a hot air balloon. I never meant to find the Thug's life. And yet, the Thug's life found me.
Just gonna, excuse me. I've never been this high up before.
Me neither. The clouds, they are so beautiful. The people, they're so small.
And the buildings.
That must be the Bay of Bengal. Flew? What are you doing? How did you jump into this? What?
Oh, updraft!
Mr. Fogg, I wonder where Passepartout is. Do you think he'll really meet us in Yokohama?
I trust him as much as I trust my faithful pocket watch. Why, he's as fine a gentleman's assistant as any I've ever had. Why, if only he were here now to hear me praise his service and charm.
I love you too, Monsieur Fogg!
Passepartout!
Hello!
Fantastic! Who's that up there with you? I can't quite see.
Oh, just a wanderer on a personal pilgrimage.
Is she your girlfriend?
No!
Oh.
Do you have any tea up there?
Oh, but of course. Monsieur? Mademoiselle?
Excellent.
Oh.
Here we go again!
Do not great working with you. So great to work with you. Thank you so much. Well done.
Now we have to hurry. The steamship to San Francisco is leaving an hour earlier to avoid a storm.
A storm?
Yes. And Passepartout, don't forget the bag.
Let's go. I'll take one ticket to the SS, whatever they're getting on. There's a storm on the horizon. My life, it flashes before my very eyes. What am I doing here? I don't need this job. I wanna live! Mr. Fogg, I have a confession to make. I am not, as you might think by my brilliant disguise, a dowager countess turned governess turned sushi chef. I am, in fact, Priscilla P. Fix, serving lady from the Reform Club back home in London. I've been sent to follow you and disrupt your voyage, to make sure you lose your wager. Oh, please, you must forgive me.
Miss Fix, this is highly irregular.
Oh, I can't see anything.
Is this it? Have we passed on?
We have made it. We have survived the storm. It is a miracle.
But it's cost us a good 2 days. Now we have to make it from San Francisco to New York and then on to London with just 14 days remaining.
Oh, the fog is lifting. I can see. I thought San Francisco would be bigger. Perhaps it is behind those giant trees.
Oh, sir. I think we've gone too far north. That actually looks like Eureka!
Eureka, monsieur! How could you be so excited about being off course? That is very unprofessional, sir. Very.
No, pass. I think the name of the place is Eureka.
You too, Aouda? Your betrayal. It is an offense to Monsieur Fogg. To me,
That's
it's
enough discussion for right now. We need to find our next means of transport.
Oh,
Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome to Humboldt Bay. Eureka, California.
Monsieur, I think we're in the wild, wild west. Where people are far too excited about California.
Do you know where we might find a railroad or a motor car?
what's that?
A means of conveyance or transport. A way of getting from one place to another place!
We do have horses.
Horses will have to do. We'll take 3.
We'll take 4.
We have 2. All right then. 2 horses. Please and thank you with a cherry on top.
That reminds me, monsieur, when I was in the circus, we used to do a trick with a horse and a chariot. I would jump on the horse. The horse would jump on the chariot. The chariot.
Enough! Chitter chatter! Passepartout. Mount up. Aouda and Fix, you take this beast here. Passepartout and I will take the scraggly one. Steady. Oh, by the way, Miss Fix, I forgive you.
Oh, thank you, sir. Oh, gosh, I didn't think I would cry.
Giddy up!
Go, horsey!
Go! Please!
Faster, horsey!
So nice to be here.
I feel like a cowboy!
Monsieur Fogg, we have ridden all day and we have lost the sun. What shall we do in the night?
We'll follow the stars, Passepartout.
Look!
A shooting star. You can make a wish, Aouda.
Why are they stopping?
Oh, they must be hungry. They need a little bit of motivation. I learned about this in the circus. Watch. Okay. Yum, yum, yum. Here you go, horsey. A nice juicy carrot right in front of your nose. Come here. Come here. You
No! The horses have run away. We are losing time. It's late. It's dark. It's freezing, and we're all gonna die. Okay. Not okay. Woe to us. To see what we have seen. See what we see. Oh, Mama. Papa, I failed you this time. I really have. Oh, please be kind to me in the next lap.
We will simply have to use our minds instead of losing them and think of a solution.
Wait. He's not so scary.
In fact, he is quite short. Cup of tea, bearded man? There you go. A nice cup of tea. Yum, yum, yum. Oh, yeah, here you go. Yum, yum. Here you go. Here you go. Monsieur.
Excuse me! Do you
Monsieur. There is no need to shout. He is right there.
Excuse me, do you speak English?
He's not speaking English. He speaks mountain man. I know it. Koro. He says, don't expect me to take you all in. I don't really do people, but I sure am glad to see you all alive and well at a kind of, not a lot of folks make it out here these days.
Ask him if he knows how to get to New York.
Oh, so, no, New York?
New York! New York.
He says yes.
Excellent. Oh, and what's he doing now?
Well, see, his accent's just a little different from my teacher. Mr. Bob, I'm confused.
Frankly, I'm
There's nothing to be afraid of.
Oh, it's a sled.
Are there seatbelts?
Welcome to New York. Hey, serve yourself.
I love New York.
New York!
Merci.
Thank you very much.
Oh, no. Goodbye, bearded man.
We have to find the harbor, and quick.
Passepartout. I'm trying to find the harbor. Hello. Hello. Monsieur Fogg?
Passepartout, try to keep up.
I'm trying to find the harbor.
Oh, look! Another sea.
That's the Atlantic Ocean, my dear.
Oh, from the Pacific to the Atlantic, we have made it.
But we only have 24 hours to get to the other side.
Sacre bleu! It is impossible.
Anything is possible.
But how? It would take 9 days to get to London by steamship.
You're right. We'll simply have to think.
Thinking. Think Wang.
Oh, my eye! You little genius girl. Yes, that'll do it. Right this way. She took my spoon.
We'll have to...
Miss Fix, you should get out from there. That is very unsafe.
Oh, my! We're chicken over lumber.
Almost. Miss Fix, please be careful. What the heck is that?
Quantum mechanics.
It's a catapult! An ingenious use of torque and kinetic energy.
Excellent. Passepartout, why don't you try it first?
Of course. Miss Fix, this may be the last time I ever see you again. And if that is the case, I need you to know. I love you.
Aouda, I have something to confess. I'm terribly afraid of heights.
Oh, Mr. Fogg. That's okay. I'll hold your hand the whole way.
Yes, I suppose if you can make it alone in the jungle, I can make it alone in the air.
No, Mr. Fogg. You're not alone. You're with me.
Oh.
Let's go!
Excuse me, sir. I'm wondering
What do you need
if
ready? There's
you
sure
have
thing.
to help
All
me
right.
pull the lever.
Buckle in. 1, 2, 3. Sayonara.
We're stuck in a tree. Ah.
This is horrible. Oh, what shall we do? The sun is setting. I have a deep wedgie. What shall I tell my parents, monsieur? That this is just an experiment in the futility of man? They are French, they already know.
You've done well, my good man. My calculations simply weren't correct. It appears we weren't able to arrive here by the 24th after all.
The 24th.
No, monsieur. It was I who failed you in my gentlemanly assistant duties. I must be held accountable.
No, that
Not
can't be right.
another word, good sir, for you are a fine assistant and an even finer friend.
Swells with pride.
How blessed I am to have found companions such as you. Forget the bet. I have friends.
The bet is still on.
Aouda, I know you're passionate, but you mustn't let your emotions get in the way of your better judgment. We must face the facts. We are a day late.
No, we are a day early. Everyone knows that if you travel east around the world like you did, you gain a day in time by passing each time zone. Obviously.
My word.
But how? My watch has been set from the very beginning, and an Englishman's watch never lies.
You are French and your watch is wrong.
You're no doubt correct, Aouda. But how will we find our way to the Reform Club in time when we're stuck in this tree?
I don't know.
A situation like this cannot be fixed.
Miss Fix?
Miss Fix,
I'll be sticking to trains and boats from now on. Thank you very much.
Too true, Lady Fix. It seems I owe you my thanks. Now, We can still make it in time if we hurry!
To the Reform Club!
The Reform Club is this way.
Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2.
Gentlemen, ladies,
It can be.
Fog.
oh no!
Oh.
Yes, I have completed my journey around the world, and just in the nick of time.
Wow. You did it. Oh. So you did.
Bravo, Mr. Fogg. You've arrived exactly when you said you would, without a second to spare. I, however, find this too comfortable a coincidence. I suspect some form of trickery here. Can you prove these outlandish claims? Can you?
Of course. Passepartout?
Excusez-moi. Allow me to present myself as evidence. Each place we have visited has left an indelible mark upon my personage. Right here. This is from Suez.
Oh, Edith.
Ah, yes, yes, that is quite right. And this right here, this is from Bombay. In India. And over here, this is from Calcutta.
Africa, Denmark.
India.
Right.
And of course, we have Humboldt today, New York, and Yokohama.
And Mr. Fogg saved my life.
And just who is this?
My name is Aouda, and Mr. Fogg and Passepartout saved my life. And they would have been here even sooner if they hadn't have stopped to help me.
Well, that's amazing, Tabitha.
It's incredible.
Oh, for goodness sakes! They could have made that suit themselves, right?
Yeah.
And all of those stories can be found just as easily in a library.
Library.
Get this rented orphan out of here. I call foul.
Miss Fig.
Oh my, Tabitha.
You sent me to follow and deter Mr. Fogg, madams. You staked my job on it, and so I did my best. I followed him through all his journey and witnessed his determination and the unflagging support of his wonderful assistant, Mr. Passepartout. Even my best efforts couldn't stop them. And let me tell you, there was a banana, there were monkeys, I got in a hot air
Of
balloon.
course you didn't succeed, Miss Fix. You couldn't succeed at tying your own shoe without tripping on it.
So you did try to deter me then?
Oh, my goodness, Tabitha.
Unpleasant.
Oh, Tabitha.
Miss Fix was remarkably helpful to us there in the end.
Yeah, she got us out of a tree.
And she's the kindest, most charismatic, intelligent woman I have ever met in my entire life.
Oh, stop it.
No.
I guess that means you're our president now.
Impossible! These people, they're playing us for fools! I won't stand for it any longer!
In fact, I won't stand for it, madam. You may keep your place. I have found mine. Aouda, would you come to live with me as my daughter? I can provide for you. No more wandering alone in the jungle.
Yes. I would love to continue our adventure. Papa.
This is ridiculous! Miss Fricks! Escort these hooligans from the premises!
You're going to have to do that yourself, madam. I don't work here anymore. I quit!
Ha ha! Take that, you smart vixen! Le sang, le part, le sang,
One more thing. Mr. Fogg, with one more member of your household, your dashing Frenchman will doubtless need assistance. I offer my services at a modest fee.
Yes, I suppose it must be arranged. And you are all welcome to come to my home and to hear of our miraculous adventure around the world in 80 days. Come!
I wasn't expecting this.